I'm at a loss. I do not know if I'm streaming. Bear with me.
Hey y'all, I'm Lee Bryce. I chose this song that I'm going to sing today because I believe in songs.
This is what happens when I try to use multiple devices. Things don't work out. Think I'm streaming. Don't know. Guess we'll find out the hard way. Anyways, this event's going on. I'm using my max set. I'm not using the troops that come with her. I'm trying to get it done quick. If you take a look at my portal stones, I went with discounted sale. All stones. That's what I'm going to use. Something's going on here. Bear with me a second. I'm going to kill it and start it again. Something's off. Alright, we're going to try this again. Is everybody out there? Anybody out there? There we go. Hey, Bruce. Welcome. Thank you all for Extinction. Thank you, man. Thank you guys for hanging in there. I'll make a few adjustments real quick. I'm actually trying to where is this? Gotta have a little sound. I'm actually trying to be on Discord at the same time. Don't know if it's working. So if anyone wants to jump on and check it out, let me know. You all know where the channels are. Hey, what's up, Lord? Soul, hey. Hey, welcome. Thank you. So like I was saying earlier when I thought the live stream wasn't working, this event seemed to be very unpopular. But it looks like there are a lot of teams actually going for this. People were having difficulties with the finish plus minimum requirements. But it looks like everybody who's shooting for the top 50 is requiring everyone to finish. So I don't get it. People want to do the event or not do the event? That's the big question. Winfred, you're going to skip this one? Oh no, I did a few more tests. I did see Soldier put out a video with Tengu. Tengu may or may not be a decent defender, or at least a land defender. Some of the better Titans always will come. That we know for sure. Some of the infiltrators can defend. I know when Jinshu first came out, I came across one that was deadly. It took me quite a few tries to actually beat it. And I actually had to get some of my alliance members to try it out too. It was so tough. It was all that health. Even with freezing the Titan, it wasn't enough. But I was working on a video. I'll try to get out later after I go back to work and everything. But this Titan right here, Tengu, may not be a bad Titan for a lot of the lower level players. Obviously, he's going to be an awesome attacker for anyone who has max troops. But lower level players should not feel like they're may not want to miss out on him. Infiltrators have the extra possibility of being used with a bonus boost relic for upcoming soul events. We know that they're awesome solo Titans. But then, ooh, I don't want to do that. This guy may be able to defend at low to mid-level gameplay. I don't know about on garrisons, quite possibly. What's up, Born Scubby? But definitely land defense. Shouldn't have any issues with that. I know some folks have spoken about warring and why are we going to war right now until they fix the glitch with Frigg. The glitch is going to get fixed, just a matter of time. For a lot of folks, they don't want to do events. It gets boring, it gets old, doing the same thing day in and day out. Someone said it's like Groundhog Day. Because a better Titan is going to come. But when are we going to war? I'm trying to bring war back to ERU. At least on a small scale. At least trying to compete in the seasons. Just because it breaks the monotony of doing events back to back. I gotta find me some better lands out there. Definitely gotta find some better lands. Do I play the event without the event relics? Hey, Attack Dog, welcome, man. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna do this event just with just by grinding, man. I'm gonna do the straight grind on this. I think something's off with my chat field. I do apologize. Looks like, hey, Carlos V, thank you for the donation, man. Definitely appreciate it. And Farhat, yes. War is needed. And what, Bone Wobby, you already got your Tengu earlier? You're loving him? Something new to play with? Definitely. I wish I could have got him earlier. There are quite a few people who are getting their Titans quick, man. They got the event done in like 1 or 2 hours. Born Scubby say, someone speaking your language, DOT needs war. Just doesn't make sense. Yeah, the game has switched up a little bit, going from what it was to what it is. War can be brought back on, you know, a major level or on a minor level. Just maybe not for the server. But just for fun, you can always pick a bone. Hey, can you all see the new chat comments? I'm not getting the feeds. I don't know why. War Week. Okay, Bone Wobby, you guys can see the comments. I just can't see them, so I gotta look at two devices. Makes it a little bit difficult. Attack Dog, you say to clarify, the glitch affects all invokers. So Totec and Tengu will be even more crazy. Yeah, well, it's going to be a short time, man. They say it's coming soon with the next update. I'm sure they're not too far off with this update. So those who are using it can enjoy the power for a little bit longer. But it's going to be gone. It ain't going to be much longer. I need to find me a... Let me jump in the leaderboard. This server has got some decent teams out there, but not a lot of event teams out there. So the ones that are here with us, definitely appreciate it. Everyone should have some event land set up in ERU. I'm looking for yours. You guys may be at a different time zone, but if we can connect at some point before this weekend is up, it'll make for a nice event. What's up, Mike Oak? Welcome, man. Thank you for joining the stream. I'm playing hooky from work, even though I'm off. I'm taking some time to do a live stream. Hopefully, can get back at it at a later time too during this event. Mama Racia, hey, Nama Racia, welcome. Thanks for joining the stream. Now, some of you may be wondering why I'm using a set with Grenadiers. If it was an event land with very few troops, you know, one volley and it's pretty much over. That's the only reason. Range covers that distance, but the horde got to run in. You don't want to deal with that. And actually, I'm trying to save up all my resources for this fusion event. So I'm going to use up troops that I normally don't use up. Let them run out. Then resort to training up my cheapest troops. Got to stock up and get ready. Because I'd like to get Tengu pretty close to max on Monday, if at all possible. I've been looking at my Titans to see, is there a sacrifice that can be made? It's hard to say. I don't have a lot of duplicates left to feed max Titans. Hey, Assam Lulu, welcome. Thank you for joining this fine afternoon. I don't know where you guys are in the world, but I can tell you right now here in Sacramento, California, it's hot. It was 104 yesterday. It's not even summertime. Today, right now, it's well over 100 as well. Staying indoors and staying cool. Orange County, down south, Bone Wobby. It's got to be hot down there too, man. Hot and dry. I'm telling you, man. Mike Hoke, Greece. Nice. You're in Greece and it's raining. Enjoy that rain, man. Must feel nice. Oh, Born Scubby. Bad timing. Yeah, that's why, you know, this is the first time that I ever invested in the 25% off Portal Stones. I've never done that before. And when I actually calculated the numbers, it wasn't a bad deal. Summer Deep Seeing, it's raining in Delhi too. All right. It's good to know where everybody's at. But yeah, man, if you get that discount with the portal stones, the only issue is you gotta grind. You gotta put the time in. That's the only one bad thing. Is if I didn't have the time to grind, it would be a waste. That's why I'm hoping all our event friends will get set up. Jason Fergardo, you're done. Jackson, excuse me, you're done. Done for the day. Already hit your 18K. Nice. Hey, Sephiroth, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Appreciate that donation. No, man, I gotta go back to work, bro. I have my phone on Do Not Disturb, which could be a bad thing. Because if my boss, although I am a boss, I have a boss. If he's calling or texting me and I'm not responding, he's going to wonder what's going on. I'm going to have to say I was unavailable for a minute. But I am going back. Like I said, I've already left work once. Went back once already. I don't want to do it again, but I have to. Sarmer Deep, you want to see Tengu battle versus Pigsy? Okay, that's a possibility. That's a possibility. But no, man, I'm not retired. I got quite a few more years. I got more years than I want. I'd love to be out in 5, but it's not realistic. For those of you out there who play this game who are retired, man, I hope you guys are getting all the best Titans, and I hope you are on an event team. And I hope you're enjoying the community, man. Definitely. Bone Wobby, am I going to go for Necrosa? I am not going to go for Necrosa. I'm not going to do any pulls of my Divine Gems. Nothing quite yet. I'm going to wait for the update and see if they make a change, an unannounced change to the Divine Gem Temple. If they make a change, I might see what they offer and go with that. I'd love them to bring back the 500 DGs with the change, Divine Relic Pool, if possible. I'm not counting on it, but if they do, I'll be ready for it. But with all these new Titans and seeing what's coming out, it's not worth it right now. I feel bad for some folks who did grab the Titan and it's getting beat. It's not you are with what alliance and what kind of gameplay you're doing. I don't want to do it right yet. I still need too many 5-star relics, man. I need the Norse relics that cost 7 Divine Gems each, and I hope I don't get any duplicates. So I'm at a crossroads, man. I just gotta wait. Yeah, I just gotta wait, man. I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna give it to the update and see what happens and decide. But most likely, I'm not gonna pull a Titan. The Titan pool is huge. There's always more Titans coming out, but the relics are gonna last a lifetime. The relics are gonna last the game, man. So I'd rather pull some relics. Now, if you guys, I know most of you were on Zalon's stream last night. What a crazy stream! But hearing Vinicius say how he, forged away all those divine, those Paladin 5-star relics. It's something that I don't want to do, but if I have to, I will forge away some duplicate 5-stars. Only if I had like 3 or 4 of one, but I really don't want to pull dupes. Sarmer Deep, relics are always better, man. With all these troop buffing Omega Summoners. Yeah, it's going to be interesting seeing what's coming down the road. Especially with this amplified solo event. Zalon had a prediction that it's just going to be offering the Staff of Earth that gives shield spells. That would be cool because I don't even know when that relic came out or what event. I don't know how I missed it. I didn't see it or I didn't notice it. But all the staff relics, I'm telling you, for gameplay, they are the best. They are some of the best relics that you got. If you can get the staff relics whenever they're offered, such as in this event, it's hard to pass them up, man. Oh my gosh. Hey, Vintage. Thank you, man. I really appreciate that. And it's awesome having you back with the Alliance, man. And I'm trying to bring back war to some extent for us, so we have more options in what we're doing and not just busting out events. So, man, please stick with us, help train up the core, and just keep it going. I'm also stoked to have Jason Jerome with us here at ERU. He's just smashing our leaderboard. I mean, he's like, he must be at 10 mil or something right now. But it's totally awesome. Uh-oh. Dang, I lost the game. I gotta reboot. Close that. Man, was I battling when that happened? Probably was. Winfred, yeah, I got some videos coming out tonight, man. It's just after work and after some family time. I gotta try to crunch it out. I was gonna work on it before I went back to work, but it's easier to do a live stream. And you get the connection with the community. I love doing videos. I love answering comments. As you guys know, if you've commented on any of my recent videos, I'm a few days behind with responding. It's hard to do it when the event's going on. It's just, I got to focus. I got to focus, man. I got to focus. So JJ is the leaderboard, man. Yeah, JJ's kicking it, man. I don't know what's going on with him right now, if he's got some free time, but he's smashing it. And it's awesome to see. I know he was taking a break there a while ago, enjoying some time off, but he's back at it, man. And the thing is, he's not farming. Vintage is not farming his VP. He is not farming. You are not farming VP, man. You're just out there getting it. You guys can hit everything. I'll be like you big boys one day. I'm getting there. It's just, I think castle level 22 is the hard spot for a lot of players, because now it's all about the troop and spell researches, man, and they take so long. And if you aren't glitched, it's hard to get enough food for both things to be researched at the same time. I'm trying, man. I'm trying to get it done, but it's definitely difficult. Jason Fergardo, why don't I go for Life Spark? He's definitely a good attacking Titan, but with so many good attacking Titans out there that cost less, I don't think it's worth spending that much. It's not easy to get 15,000 divine gems. It didn't happen overnight, man. You know, I've been saving for a while. I had been saving for multiple 500 divine gem pools, but then came in that big switch up. So I'm just exercising patience. I'm just trying to stick with it. I think that's the best thing to do right now. Hey, I'm just having a hard time finding lands. Winfred is 0500 in Holland. Hey man, it's time to sleep. Jeremy B, in the next couple weeks you have some new videos. Nice. Kyle Kanglius, you're in Sweden. Awesome, man. Good to see everyone from around the world. I love that comment, Born. Love it. Hope when you become level 25, they're still there, right? Yeah, same here. It's going to be a long ways, man. Somebody did the calculations. It takes a couple years. A couple years to get there. And that's going at full speed. So if you ain't going full speed, it's going to be a long journey, man. Enjoy the ride. Hey, you're welcome, Kyle. I really try. Getting people's names right is really important. It means something, you know. It truly does. It truly does. it's respectful as well. Yeah, Vintage has the ultimate graveyard. Love it. Definitely love it. It's interesting when you see all these players, right? With all these lands, like, dude, when are you playing? When are you on? How am I missing you guys? I think all the activity happens when I'm at work. And I think I just got a call. Oh, man. The man of quality. Yes. It matters. It's important. It is important. After this battle, I got to pause just a moment. I got to check something out. I got to see if there's an emergency, guys. Hang on one moment. Nice. Man, no emergency. I'm glad. Like I said, I don't know. For those of you who are in my alliance, you know the other day I had to do a 15-hour day. I went in at 4:30. I came home at 7:30. I didn't do much raiding, man. Wasn't worth it. And I'm salaried, so it's not worth being there all those extra hours. And even if I can't escape for 1 hour or 2 hours, it doesn't matter. I'm always on my phone. No freedom. But back to this event. I do hope all you out there have found your homes for this Alliance event. We do have a couple seats available if anyone's interested. Definitely finish only or finish minimum is required for sure. You know what I'm saying? This is an event that if you miss out and something changes with the meta, this guy might be even better than we think he is. I never counted out with the developers as to what they do. And you'd be surprised at some of the decisions and choices that they make. We don't know them all. I can guarantee you that. Sarmadeep Singh, you're at castle level 20 with level 20 troops, all level 20 troops, and all level 20 spells. So everything, you're maxed out for your castle level. For me, that's how I like to play. I got to max everything before I move on. I don't want to get caught with my pants down. I don't want to be, halfway there and not strong enough, man. Some guys just aren't strong enough. I love it. I love it when I find somebody who's a higher level and they've rushed through the game and they're an easy target. Hey Jackson, you have mixed feelings about Tengu. You're still gonna go for him. I'm telling you, I wish I could have. I'm not gonna tell you guys what's coming out in my video. I'm not gonna tell you. I'm gonna put the video out. I'm gonna try to do it as expediently as possible. But it's not a bad call. Everyone's gonna find a way to work with this Titan. There are some Titans that we can find a way to make them work. And there are some Titans that you just, no matter what you do, that it's just not worth it, right? It's like Krampus 2.0. Who has a Krampus 2.0? Who wanted Krampus 2.0? I wanted him. I didn't get him. I think I should have got him because he actually became a decent Titan. Actually, I think he's still decent. But he worked out as a defender that most people didn't have. Wukong 2.0. People who have him say he's awesome. People who have him are showing all kinds of greens. I don't have him. Cost too much. Kyle Tengu in his current position in the meta, I think he's going to be an awesome attacker. Again, if I don't have all the relics And my test account is terrible. My test account is not even as good as this account, as my personal account. All it has are the new Titans. It doesn't have the same relics. It doesn't have the max relics. It's so limited, and yet I've implored them to update my account. I'm not going to do it anymore. And I feel bad that I can't give a better product, but I've asked time and time again, so it's not worth my breath. I'm going to do what I can with it as best as I can. But again, I don't play on it, so I don't have the resources to try to max out relics and all that kind of stuff. But if you don't get this Titan, right, and you skip out, And people find out ways to make it work extremely well, whether it's for defense or offense. And you're sitting back going, I wish I had that Titan. He may not come again for a while. That's happened to quite a few people with quite a few Titans. And the best one to think about is Pigsy. A lot of people skipped out on Pigsy, and he was the best defender. We never know. We never know. So you got to pick and choose, as best as you can. Do what you can with the way you play. Is the only thing I can suggest. Whether you're, free to play or not, whether you're saving up your relics and everything else, it's a hard call. It's also, what kind of Titans do you like to play with? Do you like to use infiltrators? A lot of guys love infiltrators. They like the saving of troops. You just go on there solo. In the talk about Heimdall, I got a lot of flack. Maybe someone did just make it up. We used to have a lot of credible leaks in the past that were pretty close, pretty darn close. So if something does come out, maybe with this upcoming amplified event, could it be Heimdall? I don't know, because Heimdall to me is sounds like the Viking class, and they're doing this Viking event coming out. We'll have to wait and see. Like I said last night, only time will tell. And if I've spoken right, and if it's what it is, people are going to be, we're going to be blown away. Sarmadeep, seeing you want to get Runa reborn if she comes back. Yeah, I think she's a decent Titan. If you have better relics and have multiple relics where you can change the combination, you can do well. Now the problem for me is there are so many relics out there. They've changed and added so many new relics. Your standard relic combinations for certain Titans no longer are standard. I mean, if you're looking at and continue to use old builds, you got to switch up the builds, man. There are some new relics that have taken over some of the older relics. And I got to say, there are a lot of 4-star relics that many of us have saved that we probably can just get rid of. I'm not going to do it anytime soon, but, we probably could. Free to play Zeus, Wukong 2.0 is great. Yeah, no doubt, man. All I hear is good things about Wukong 2.0. Very impressive Titan. Now, where is this troop, man? Where's this thing hiding? Oh, shoot. Wrong way. Jackson, with Molten Armor Relic, Tengu can hit 68% melee and range resist. That's interesting. Yeah, it is, man. JJ was saying that's a relic that he needs to work on. That's a relic that I need to work on. That's a relic that probably most of us need to work on. Best time to do it, as we all know, is the Conquest. I maxed out my Panther's muzzle, and I'm working on that Cobra relic. That's my next one. But I'm trying to do it smart, because a few weeks back I did have relics expire, event relics expire in my treasury. I'm leveling them up every few hundred. I go into my treasury, and I have my timer set as well. I'm not going to have that happen, man. I don't want to spend cash on getting event relics and have them disappear. And we all got to remember, sometimes the game crashes for hours upon hours, and I know there are folks who lose a lot of stuff in their treasury. But I also know that some people are trying to max out the treasury and go past max, especially with Titans, to try to save them up for the fusion event. Now, I don't know how they do it, but I've seen it. I know some of you have seen it as well. Some folks have treasuries that are well past the capacity, and we thought that that was done away with. But it's still out there. Is it bannable? I don't know. Hope not. Definitely hope not. Sarmadeep, Cerberus can benefit from the Uranus relics as well. Yeah, definitely have some awesome combinations right now. So this is the speed of raid that I need to be hitting. Just like that. 2 seconds. That's what I need. Sephiroth, you say you remember a time when I told leaks and they weren't the next Titan, and then they showed up a few months later? Hey, man. Okay, you're the great historian. It's true. We never know. They're just a time delay. There are things coming. There's some information out there. It just may not be right now. But if they're going to put the effort into making the product, I guarantee you it's going to come out at some point. It's a guarantee. or something very close. They do listen to what we say, whether they're silent or not. They see what we want. They see what they want and how they can make a few adjustments, and they do it, man. I have one big secret of this game that I'm going to take to the grave. The only person who knows about it is my family, my wife. I should not even said that. But yeah, there's one secret I'm going to take to the grave about this game. And it's something that, you know, the other SPP, no one knows. No one knows. And it's sad, you know. I love this game. I've never committed anything to anything like this before. It's awesome, man. The community is awesome. And Sarmadeep Singh, that's awesome, man. Thank you for the contribution. I'm serious. That totally makes my day. The community in this game is beyond anything else. I think that we as a community have put more into this. And I hate to say it, not trying to make people, you know, look bad, than the developers. We've taken their product and we've created a whole world with it. So much more than they've ever done. And definitely, when you guys catch Zalan's live stream, to have, you know, everyone else on there, and even myself every once in a while get on there, we all chit chat and talk about the game. It is awesome. It is awesome. I just got to figure out how to get multiple devices rocking and rolling. But you know, I'm an old guy. Me and technology don't always mix. I'm not saying nothing about old people though. You know, don't get me wrong. But when Heimdall comes out and Heimdall rocks it, you know, don't be surprised, folks. I'm not going to be surprised. I'm going to be very excited. They are gonna hit us with the Ultimate Defender at some point. It is going to happen. We just don't know when. I know that many people say, you know, we all want to win. We don't want to be losing. There's always going to be something that can beat every Titan, but they are going to offer us a decent defender here at some point. I just hope the SPP program comes back in full. I do hope that they add a few more regular players, because there are some in the SPP who are no longer, you know, really affiliated with the game. And that's too bad. That is too bad. I definitely feel bad for Zay Gamer for even losing his YouTube channel. And then also, he says he can't even get back onto his account. Now, if he's an SPP player, and they can't get him back onto his own account, how is somebody else, just in the general populace, going to get an account that they get locked out of? They're not going to get it back. That's what I always say, you know, be smart with your account. Don't do something that's going to get you in trouble. Hey, Shy. Welcome, man. Good to have you on the stream. Definitely good to have you. You've been around forever with non-toxic. You're one of the first people I met in the game, man. Definitely appreciate you. You know what? I haven't even looked at my souls. I don't even know what I'm doing. I hope I hit the 9K here pretty soon so I can pull myself an event relic. I got to tell you guys, I pulled every event relic that I had for this event to try to get it done. I think I had 6 saved up. I think it was 6. 5 or 6 saved up. Let's take a look real quick. Yeah, I think I had 5 or 6, right? These are all my pulls. I haven't eaten any of them up. So I got 1, 2, 3 3-stars, 3 2-stars, and then 2 1-stars. So the 3s and 2s were my saved relics that I pulled first thing. Someone put a post up saying they pulled 3-star. I started pulling. The 2 1-stars came with the 2 rewards. So I'm at 68.70. Not good enough. Got a ways to go. But we're taking all the portal stones. Got a long ways to go. Long ways to go. But this leaderboard, this event, Beta Soul's almost at 500,000 on the first day. They're definitely going to hit. I'm thinking this is going to be a 2 million event for the top 3, at least. It's going slow right now, but it's still day 1. There are so many ranking teams that hit it hard on the weekend. You got the weekend warriors. And there are a lot of new names up here. So there's a lot of fresh blood. I think a lot of people appreciate getting their last 4-star. Fairly dirt cheap. That last event. Not a lot of interest. So I think that builds on the hype. And we're going to see some big numbers for this event as well. I don't see it falling off. And again, there's still some time to get yourself onto one of the event alliances. Of course, at this point, you're going to have to finish. Maybe if you want to wait till the last day and try to sneak in on one for a lesser soul count, it's a possibility, but I wouldn't count on it, man. Yeah, but you're right, Sephiroth. If Heimdall shows up for the 4th of July or somewhere right thereafter, that's going to be a nice weekend. That's going to bring a lot of activity. So for you folks around the world, Greece, Sweden, Delhi, are you guys still in lockdown right now? Or are your countries opening up and letting people out and doing things? I'm just curious. I myself personally think it's a little too soon to be opening everything up. I don't know anyone. Well, I do know of a couple people, acquaintances who've contracted the COVID-19 virus. None of these acquaintances have passed on because of it, which is a great thing. But my parents, my folks know folks who've gotten it and have not survived. So as far as I'm concerned, it definitely is a real thing. And it seriously is affecting life. I gotta say, raiding with the fully maxed Titan, it makes it so you can hit, you can really, I could hit anything if I wanted to. But the XP going away or not being utilized is a little painful. I need someone to post some targets. Need some decent quick lands. Where they at? One of the greatest, one of the greatest big high castle level players with lots of mini lands would be Ice Killer. I'm sure you guys have seen the Ice Killer out there. I don't know what alliance he's with, but the Ice Killer, man, definitely appreciate you. If you catch a live stream, leave a comment. I love what you do for us, man. You got like 20, 25 level 2 lands and you're a castle level 24, 25. That rocks. The only problem is you're not on that much, and when you're on, everybody's lighting you up. I like to find my own partner if possible. I do hope you folks are also grinding along with me. Everybody needs their souls. Everybody's got to get it done. It's interesting that they made us set the boost Titan for this event. I know she was offered in the prior event, but she's an old Titan, so most people already have her. I know there are a few who have mini accounts that don't have her who are struggling with the event, trying to get these Titans leveled up. I'm surprised it's not another infiltrator. I have heard though, if you have a Ilzar's heirloom and use a poison Titan, I believe, yeah, poison Titan, poison infiltrator, that you can get a boost as well. That was one of the big things. That last event, I think I had a 1.8 boost using the Infiltrator relic. That was awesome. It made for a quick event. Now, if that happens more often, definitely Natural Motion is not going to offer those relics again for a very long time. If they do come up, that's definitely an event not to miss. It saves you some pain and heartache in the long run. Definitely worth getting it done for sure. So it's 4:15. Been on for 45 minutes. Not bad. You have a little bit more time. I hit this land earlier today by accident. Let me tell you, I had a 3-star and 2-star relic on her. I'm glad she's a set because I was surprised. Those are the lands I don't like. I don't like the minis with the Max Titan full troops because you're not looking. Well, you should be looking, but sometimes you don't. I'm glad I wasn't caught off guard. Too bad. It's one of the worst things. I saw on Facebook someone was raiding in the Conquest and had their Conquest relics equipped and was raiding regular lands. They hit 3 lands before they realized it. That hurts. You guys are quiet out there. Am I still streaming? Everyone's focused on the grind. I can understand that. I honestly have to say that when you live stream or when a person live streams, when they're doing an event, they're actually rating a lot slower than they normally would just because of the interaction. Do things faster when it's just yourself. But I definitely appreciate everyone out there. Quiet or not, it's good to have y'all. I gotta say, every once in a while someone leaves a comment regarding what the next battle should be, what should be showcased in the Honest trailer. I do try to incorporate a lot of the suggestions. Some of the things I cannot do. A lot of times people ask for particular relic builds. Again, I just don't have those relics to offer that. But I will consider doing the next Honest trailers. Maybe a couple different battles with and without the 5-star relics. A lot of folks still don't have the 5-star relics. If you're a newer player and you don't have a 5-star relic, I would recommend doing the 2K Divine Gem pool for a older 5-star relic. As long as you have the Titan class and the relic matches, it's better than not. $12K? Sorry, I cannot do. Won't do that again. I apologize. I should not answer that. Gotta finish this event. This is the event that's creeping up from behind on everybody. I'm telling you, by the time this event's over, it's going to be close to being one of the biggest events. It may not beat Zeus, but it should be close. Since we're back to back from the conquest of this event, I know a lot of you guys have your treasuries must be full. He must be working on some particular relics. Are any of you guys focused on trying to max out your old 5 stars if you have them? Or are you switching over if you have the new 5 stars, just maxing out your new 5 stars? I still have a few old 5 stars I got to max out. But I honestly got to say, even though they're 5-star relics, I don't make them the priority. I make the current new relics that buff the multiple troops my priority before the 5 stars. I like having the possibility to have more builds rather than just depending on the one relic. I might feel different though if I had a few more of the new 5-star relics. I definitely need the Norse Champion relic and Gardening relic. Those are the ones I need to have in my inventory. What's missing? There we go. Where are we at? 7,000. First place. Nice. We're just going to chug along here. I like looking at it for just a minute because it ain't going to stay, man. There's no way Beta Soul is going to let us keep first. Not happening. I know. I'm humble. I don't expect it. And since they are our sister alliance, I'm not going to fight it. I'm not going to fight it. I'm going to concede. But I will fight for second. Just because. Just because. Nice. I do gotta admit, makes me a little nervous when it gets so quiet. Although I do like the calm before the storm. Man. I think I got all I could from over here. How you guys' servers looking? You guys got a lot of folks on the event? A lot of event lands? Had some castle level 15 people inquiring to join. I let them know there are a lot of smaller lands, but I just don't recommend it unless you're on a server with a lot of event teams. There are not a lot of event teams. It can make it difficult. It's not always a guarantee that even with the players with a lot of small lands, you'll be able to get it done. Now you know the event team players are going to get it done. The only issue you have with some of the event teams that people don't think about is some of the guys, hey, welcome, thank you for subscribing, are going to get the events done on day one within the first few hours. So if you cannot get it done on day one and you're waiting to for the weekend to grind it out or to get your major souls in, you're going to miss out on a lot of opportunity, because what happens is those who are willing to spend big, they've got the event done, and on the weekend they are not playing. They are not there. So those lands, even if they have a lot of small event lands, they're not going to have the activity. You're not going to see the people. They're simply not going to be there. And that can be a big problem, because those lands aren't going to be there for you to hit. But if you're on a server with event teams that have grinders, you're good to go. They are going to be there. They are going to be trying to get it done. Just take that into consideration. I honestly got to say, when I'm on a server with Attical players or Attical alliances, it makes me happy. I know that I'm going to have targets. They're going to be there for the long haul. Okay, guys, I was having some technical difficulties. Seriously was. It's good to see you all out there. I'm glad to know the conversation's been going on without me. Very nice. I got to pull out another device to see where I lost y'all. All right, I'm getting caught up. Jackson, why don't I ask the developers to slow down a little bit? The pace is getting out of hand. I've mentioned that. I seriously have. You know, I may not have open communication as before, so much dialogue with them, but when I do speak with them, I do let them know. The pace. You guys are putting down the hammer, man. You guys are putting the pedal to the metal, and your community can't keep up. I think that's why they've offered some older Titans in some of these events to try to slow down the pace. For those who have it, they can skip it. But if they're going to offer major Divine Gems in an event, people aren't going to skip it. But if it's just old relics, old Titans, people will skip that. And that's a good thing. Free to play Zeus, you're in the process of making a DOT channel? Awesome, man. The best thing you can do is make content and keep making content. Try to appeal to what you like, and people are going to like what you like. Just be yourself, man. Be yourself. Don't be like this other guy who likes to make fake 5-star Titans and stuff like that and ask, how come people don't like my videos or like my channel? Well, people don't want to see fake 5-star Titans, bud. It's don't know what else what we could say, but you should know that by the comments that you're receiving on your fake 5-star Titan videos. People don't like it. We don't want it. Sagar, I'm doing good, man. Thank you for joining the stream. Thank you all for joining the stream. If I haven't mentioned it, for those who come late, started later, I'm having some technical difficulties. I got to switch between 2 or 3 devices to try to figure out what's going on. I've lost you guys in chat on my device. But again, I'm glad to see you all still out there, man. I was getting nervous. It's like, what happened? Will I support your channel? Yeah, man, I'll give it a shout out. I try to shout out as many that I can, especially the ones that I feel are creating good content and that appeal to me. You know, I do like to watch other people's things. I don't watch any hacking channels though. I guarantee you, I will not watch any channel that hacks. Not interested. Sagar, you got Tengu, but you're not sure what relics to use? Oh man. Treat him like Infiltrator. He really doesn't buff troops besides, Grenadiers and Horde, so you can use a combination of those relics. Or you can try to take him in and just buff himself. That's the beauty of the game. That's why I honestly have to say I've stopped making, I don't really do too many attack videos any longer. I think the fun is in figuring out how to do things yourself. Zay Gamer made a lot of attack videos. I made some just basic concept videos, but I'm not going to show everyone how to beat a Titan. What fun is that? I mean, it's not bad, but it's just not for me. I'd rather fail and try and then succeed and know I did it. Now, you might want to try to copy some attacks and see how someone's done it, because just because they can do it doesn't mean you can emulate it and get it done yourself. But then it also, goes down to troop levels. If you don't have the troop levels to match what you're attacking, and right now because of the game balancing and what's been done, I keep saying it, man, it's hard for a lower level player, even with the best Titans, the best relics, to take troops, 5 or 4, 6, 7 levels higher. It's difficult. It's not as easy as it used to be. You got to have some technique, some skill, dare I say, as to at least when to deploy your troops and where to deploy them, so on and so forth. Shy, you're going to have a water balloon fight? Nice. That's a good day to do it, man. Good day. Vintage, you say top 50 is going to require 1 million souls? I definitely going to require 1 million souls. That's exactly what I'm saying, man. It's going to be at least 2 million for the top 5. Top 3 at least will be 2 million. The popularity of this event after its unpopularity is surprising. Kyle, go to sleep. You got school in the morning, go to sleep, man. It's not worth it. Your body and mind needs rest. Winfred, you're in Hammer, but you guys are out of the top 50. You guys will get back in the top 50. I'm sure of it. There are a few players in Hammer, NTG Hammer, that will not allow you not to be in the top 50. You have to collectively decide not to be in the top 50 in Hammer to not be in the top 50. You guys will be back. I guarantee it. Yeah, you too, Kyle, man. Stay balanced. Absolutely stay balanced. I have some employees who come to work. At least I used to have employees who would come to work. They weren't happy at work, man. They come in and they're sour right off the bat. And it's like, man, no one makes you come to work. No one makes you come to work. If you don't like the job, quit, man. Get somewhere where you want to be. Find where you need to be in life and get there. That's all you got to do. Good or bad. If you want to make bad decisions and you're happy, make them. But if you want to make good decisions and be happy, make them. It's simple. Just don't let your attitude, rub off on everyone else. Why give everyone else a hard time when you're not happy? That's what I'm talking about. That's what I mean. I'm serious about that. Ain't worth the effort. Some people work hard not to work hard. Or some people work harder trying not to work than just simply doing the job. Makes no sense. Make no sense, as the brain would say. Still trying to get caught up on all this chat, man. You guys were out there. I'm so happy. Carlos, we're in first place. Yes, won't be long. It won't be long though. We ain't gonna keep first place, Carlos. That's a pipe dream. I guarantee you, that's a pipe dream. Extinction, you're done, but you got 5 to 10K more to grind. Yeah, man, get it done. You will get it done. Hey, Dante. Thanks for joining. I'm a little upset that I can't see the chat on my phone. So I'm looking at another device. That's what's making it difficult. Had to pull out a third device because yeah, 20 minutes behind. That's on the other device. That's not scrolling. This is crazy, man. How'd this happen? Third time's a charm. Hey, Prometheo. Thank you, man. Thank you for joining. Arturo, you want to get Necrosa? You can get Necrosa, man, but don't think she's going to do all the things that you think she's going to do. If you spend 15,000 divine gems and you're not happy, you're not happy. I keep telling, I would lean towards the relics. Unless you have every other Titan you want and every other 5-star relic you want, I wouldn't spend that much, personally, okay? That's my personal feeling. Extinction, you pulled 2 4-star relic boosters in this event. Nice. I got 0. That's okay. I got 4,900 portal stones. We're going to get this done. Give it to him. Yeah, he knows who he is. The major 5 stars. Yeah, 5-star Titans. They're coming. Just wait. Zalon, I used all my gems for portal stones for the sale. I wish the sale was still going. I'd keep getting portal stones. This is gonna be my new way of doing the events. I'm just gonna get stones and just keep smashing. Unfortunately, I cannot talk my son into doing it. He does not. He doesn't like the game. He's young. Young people aren't smart. Just kidding. Just kidding. Hey, my chat's working again. Nice. Oh my gosh, look at that. There we go. Oh, I feel much better now. I feel connected with the community. Thank you guys for my rambling and patience. FTP, Zeus, your biggest inspirations. Right on, man. Appreciate that. Mount Riojas, Mr. Riojas, thank you, man. Good to see you too. Just play the game, Prometheo. Just play the game, man. You know, teach basic concepts and just have fun. Definitely though, appreciate Prometheo's channel. Appreciate all his builds. Appreciate all the computer work. All the smarts makes it so we can get things done. Can't say I always use everything from your builds, but they're a great base. They're a great base. And the only reason I don't use everything is because everyone's using the same thing if they just use everything you build. So you got to switch it up just a little bit, man. You just got to find that little niche. You can get up in there. You're very welcome, man. Very welcome. I can't wait to see the Tengu one because I'm telling you, I want to see the Tengu one for defense. I need to see him from defense. Dragon Slayer. Arturo, you're welcome, man. I always try to answer. Like I said, I'm a little bit behind on my comments on my videos, just because it's an event time. So I can't spend an hour answering comments. I gotta get my grind on. Personally, it's too expensive, man. That 15,000 divine gems, it's reasonable. I only say it's reasonable because they offer more divine gems than all the events that are going on right now. The solo events offer a lot of divine gems. But for the common, typical player, you're not going to get those divine gems. You're just not going to get them. You're not going to get them. So for you to save that much and be disappointed, I wouldn't want the letdown. That's all I'm saying, man. I wouldn't want the letdown. Saving for the future, bud. Just saving for the future. I'm just going to keep them going. That's all. Just keep them going. We got nothing special that I really want besides those Norse relics. But again, I said it earlier, I'm scared to get dupes. So I'm going to wait. I'm just going to watch the developers and see what they do with the altar. If they make any changes. Make it more likable, I guess. Or more desirable. Yeah, if they make it more desirable for me to spend my divine gems, I will. I know you guys may have seen Ron Gamer's video on his channel where he spent quite a few divine gems. I guess he had like 30,000 saved up. And if I remember correctly, he did not pull a divine titan. He pulled some relics. Yeah, he did not pull a Divine Titan. He just pulled relics. But to have that many saved up, if I had 30,000 saved up, I probably would have pulled at least one Titan. I probably would have pulled a Titan just because I had, another 15,000 to go. So in that case, I would not have felt so bad. But he's been saving for a lifetime. Maybe we get more Divine Gem Invoker Titans. It's a good possibility, man. That's why I just want to wait and see what they do. And see what they do. I'd like to get up to like maybe 20,000 Divine Gems. 25,000 Divine Gems, and just ride it out and see what's happening. That's a big debate, Necroso and Lightspark. Not having either. The ones who can tell you the most is that people who actually have them. They know what's happening on defense if they have them on defense, and they know how they're attacking with them. I honestly can't speak to it. I don't even have them on my on the test account. That was another thing we asked for, but it's not happening. So I don't know. I would imagine I had always felt Necrosa, but it's too hard to say. It's too hard to say. Maybe one of the fine gentlemen on the stream, Vintage or Prometheo, even maybe Zalon, can speak as to what they feel is better, Necrosa or Lightspark. Just the idea of them being Divine Titans makes them desirable, but I gotta shake my head. I think also it depends on what relics you have and what level your troops are. What you can deploy and utilize in a better fashion would be the wiser thing to do if you're going to pull one of them. Bingo, we have a winner. Earthshaker redo. Prometheus, that's why you put on the damage bills. Yeah, there's a lot of ways to peel the orange. Absolutely, man. A lot of different ways. I know. That's just a lot of Divine Gems to save up, man. 6 Earthshakers. That's what I'm talking about. Don't let it be me. I don't want to be the one. Do not want to be the one with that many. I'd at least keep one of them, for sure. You know what I'm saying? Or the guy with 6 Divine Touches. I was trying to get one. I was trying to get Necrosa, but I can't do it. I'm too scared. With so many good new Titans coming out, I don't think it's worth it, Vintage. The possibility to get a decent Titan just by running an event is more doable. It's more ideal to spend time grinding out a simple event rather than saving up 15,000 Divine Gems for a Titan that may have its day for a couple weeks. See, there you go, man. There you go. And if they ever tweak any of these Invoker Titans, they want to make some changes. If they make some good changes, we'll be happy. I don't think that the developers will ever make a mistake like they did with Arrows and make a change that's so far off from the offer that was originally intended that the community's in an uproar. I don't think that's going to happen again. I can only see them making things better and not worse. But like Prometheo or maybe even you, Vinci, has said, when they do things to improve the game, they're just raising that bar so everything has to exponentially improve or get better. Arturo, you have 16,000 Divine Gems. Because I'm going to say them. You know what? I think you will thank me one day. You will thank me that you saved them up and they made a change to the Divine Temple and you got something better. And I'll live by that, man. I'm serious. I'm going to wait. I have to wait. You never know. They could lower the rate for the Divine Titans. Maybe they think 15,000 is too high and they bring it down to 12,000. then you might want to do a pull and you still have 4,000 for a couple relics, or they may lower down all the expenses. I could see it happening. Lower down the costs and just offer less divine gems in events. You know what I mean? It's a good possibility. It makes sense that they would lower the divine gems in events, because even in this event, the top ranking alliances aren't going to get the same level titans that they used to. I gotta look, but I think someone said the number 1 ranking alliance is only going to get a level 30 titan. When it used to be a level 40, right? A level 50. So, correct me if I'm wrong. I can definitely see that happening. Shouldn't happen. Where is this ranking? Ranking rewards. Yeah, level 30. Hey, welcome from Russia with Love. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, level 30, level 25, level 20. So if they do this, I can see them offering less divine gems and changing the expense for the divine gem altar. It's only likely. I do know that it's easier for them to change the rewards per event than changing the temple. But I'm sure they look at our overall spending habits and all those other things to figure out how they want to do things, how they want to tweak it here and there to guide us in a particular fashion. It makes sense. Hey, for you guys who are out there, Prometheo Ventures is on. I want to try something out, please. If one of you guys can log into Discord. Now, I've never hosted on Discord, so I don't even know how to do it. But I'm going to go to the waiting room, and I'm going to log on. At least I think I'm logging on, right? I want to see if this works. Connect to voice. So I think I'm in the waiting room.
Hey, Godan.
Hey, Prometheo, welcome, bud. Can you guys hear Prometheo? Can you tell me over the chat? Somebody, anybody.
Hey, Godan.
Hey, Vintage. Thank you guys for testing this out. Oh, it works. Fury, thank you, bud. Hey, it's good to have you guys on the stream.
Yeah, I can't stay on long. I just wanted to hop on to confirm that you have it operational.
Yeah, absolutely, man. That's all I needed to know. Does it work? I'm using the old tablet.
All right.
I'm surprised. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, good deal. I want to get back to work though.
Right on, bud. Nice. Just knowing it's there makes me feel good, man. It adds another level to the live stream. Yeah, nice, Shy. No, I haven't, man. I'm so surprised. I'm stoked. Wasn't quite sure how it worked. I've only joined in a couple times, so it was very cool. Very cool to see. Definitely appreciate it. Now, I know it's hard for people to stay on. The marathon streams are crazy to me, Unfortunately, as many of you know, I have a full household. I got 4 kids and a wife. I've already had a couple or 2 or 3 of them come in here. I hope they didn't make too much of a disturbance. So it's not easy for me to...
Yeah, I've got the whole family here with me, and so I'm always juggling like 4 things.
Yeah, so you know what it's like. So it's hard to do. It's easier to capture a video and ask for a little quiet time rather than do a live stream. My kids can start fighting in the background, and y'all don't need to hear that. It's family business. And I gotta tell you, for those of you who have families out there, a spouse or any sort of loved one and young ones, with this stay-at-home all around the world, I think we're on our 3rd month now. It's getting testy, man. It's getting testy. I do feel for people who don't have a home with a yard and they're stuck into an apartment with 4 walls and a TV or a computer. I can't imagine what you guys are going through. Can't imagine. I do hope everyone, is doing as best as they can and getting along with this. And if any of you have suffered a loss, my condolences. I know some people don't think it's a real thing. I don't know why. I don't think people are just playing games and saying it's made up. I know some of you are online, and we had one of our longtime line members talk about her experience as a nurse in New York City. She's confirming that things you hear about, it's real. It's not fake. So definitely appreciate those on the front line doing all they can. Not trying to put a summer moon on anything, but yeah. Shy acreage helps. I can imagine that, man. That's a beautiful thing. I know there's a player out there. He showed me some of his pics. His Wi-Fi extends to his yard, and yeah, he's got some acreage, man. It's nice. It's nice to be able to chillax out in your backyard. It's a forest. I'd be loving that. But at least I got a front yard, a backyard. I got a whole field behind me that's not used by anybody. So we have some space to run and roam. But it's not the woods. I wish it was the woods. But being stuck in, I can't imagine living in a city, being stuck on the 10th floor in the middle apartment with 4 kids or 2 kids or a baby or something like that. Man, it's a tough times. Tough times for the world. And that's a good thing. We have our game. We have our beloved game. The only thing I would wish to see is if they offered the 1 Portal Stone raids again sometime soon. That was the best. They even had the 1 Portal Stone raids during one of the events. I can't remember what event it was, or if it was a solo event. But I tell you, man, I was stoked. I was so stoked because your Portal Stones, you had 28 Portal Stones, and they went a long ways. You're doing these battles and they're just replenishing. That was nice. I think that's something that Natural Motion should consider, since they're at home enjoying their time away, doing limited work on the computer for a game that we love. Not asking them to do more, but asking them to change their focus. I'll be sure to put that in an email. Oh, I hate these battles. Dislike these battles. No, it's not the same device. I have a tablet, old tablet on my lap, with my phone in hand. So wasn't quite sure how it would work. You guys came through loud and clear. I don't know where the microphone is on this tablet, so I'm trying to make sure I don't have anything covered. But we'll figure it out. We'll do a late night
I have to
stream.
juggle multiple devices when I'm doing my stream. It's it's a bit tricky.
It's challenging, I gotta tell you, man. Dang, Legion, you got Tengu on 2 accounts. You just finished up. Nice, man. That is so awesome. I don't know how you did it, man, but you got it done. That is totally awesome. So, are you going to keep both of those Titans? Well, yeah, I guess you are, because it's 2 different accounts. But if you get 2 on one account, which I think you will, are you going to keep both of them, or are you going to feed one to the other?
Come on, Godan. 3 devices or more than one that's easy. I've been doing it forever.
You're a pro, man. Zalon, thank you, man.
Well, a pro of the Mickey Mouse setup, yes.
Hey, it works and it sounds good, bro. It comes through loud and clear. That's all that matters.
Just mix in the live air and just throw another device in the mix when you need one.
Yeah. Hey, this is the old tablet that I used to raid on, but it's just too slow, man. If I try to raid on it, it glitches out. That's why my son doesn't want to play for me when I'm at work, because I won't leave my phone, I need my phone. But he's like, it's too slow, Dad. The screen doesn't want to move. I try to cast a spell.
Well, it's working, Godan. I heard Prometheo loud and clear.
Nice. I think I'm going to use it for Discord from now on. That means I'll take Discord off my phone to free up some space. So Zalan, since you're here, you got to let us know, man. Where are you on this event? Have you started it? We know you had to work.
I'm just starting, just like a little bit ago.
Okay, so you're just starting, and I know definitely you.
But I did get some packs, so I'm definitely planning on finishing tomorrow, or at least getting Tengu tomorrow, and I'm trying to max him.
Nice. You got to get it done, man. Personally, I think
Has to commit to that. He's got.
No, I was challenged on my stream.
You have a lot riding on this, man. You have a lot riding on it. So Legion, you're only gonna get one. You don't think it's good on defense? Well, just wait for my next video. It's coming tonight sometime tonight. But yeah, Zalan, that challenge was major, man. I gotta tell you, I'd be eating some Titans. Okay, you figure out what Titans you could eat.
Want to see, get the new Titan and max him before the event's actually over. Probably be the first time I've ever done that.
I think so. I don't think I've ever done that. I think I need a castle for my daily.
I've never maxed a Titan until the soonest has been a fusion event right after an event. So sometimes that's like the next day.
Nice. So that's pretty fast. I got to say, ever since I've joined ERU, maxing Titans has not been a problem. I'm maxing them faster than ever. And not having full potential or taking full opportunity of the conquest, I'm still maxing relics out rather quickly. I'm getting full sets, full builds pretty fast. Now, I'm not really doing anything different.
In order to level up Tengu, it's getting to that point.
Wait, if it's the perfect Aurea, you can't get rid of her. It's too fast.
I don't have a perfect Aurea. I have a triple armor piercing Aurea, and that's irrelevant now.
Yeah, fine. Perfect Aurea can still do really well.
She's no Tengu.
I know, and I'm probably moving my Trickster's Blades offer just for Tengu.
Oh, absolutely.
I still need Trickster's Blades, so no tears for me, man.
So Prometheo, now that Discord is on Godan's stream, the time that we tell everybody in the chat that if they donate $100 in the stream to Godan collectively, that he's gonna pull all this DG.
Oh my gosh. You can't. No, that's terrible, man.
Is that what we have to do, Prometheo? Is that what we have to just we just say it for Godan, and then they'll do it, and then Godan will have to do it?
Oh man.
You have to do a 7K pull, Godan. You were just talking about how relics are the way to go.
I know.
You were just making that case.
I know.
Come on. Godan. You can do 2 pulls right now. Yeah, I'll get the train rolling.
Okay, you get that train rolling. We'll see if it stops. I'm telling you, man. I don't have. I'm too scared. I know the update's coming, and I know they're going to do something good for us. It's a fact. They're not going to ride on what they've got going on with everything that's happening. They've got to switch something up, and I think when they switch something up, it's going to be for our benefit. I'm serious. If they continue to look at adjusting and balancing troops without letting us know to the last fact that, hey, we just made an adjustment, hope you guys like it, they're going to do something with the Divine Gem Altar. Because the changes I feel were too drastic.
Someone else come in, follow on that. We got to get to $100 so that he pulls 2 7K pulls.
Oh, 2 7Ks.
Oh my
or
gosh.
one of each. You could do a 2, a 5, and a 7.
Ooh,
2, 5, and a 7. That's
Godan,
huge.
this is on your live stream within a day. You can do it, man.
I can do it. Hey, thank you, Prometheo. I definitely appreciate it, man. No, I don't know, man, guys. That's a big number. That's a big number. People got to eat.
I'm just sharing the love at this point. Vintage toss some my way. I'm just tossing some your way.
Right on. That's very cool. But yeah, man, I don't know. If I was to use any of my divine gems before I was really ready to, I don't think I'd go for the golden relics. I'm still not sold on the golden relics. I don't know why. I still feel the Norse relics. Wait, hang on a second. The Norse relics are 7. No, they're 5. 5,000. I'm still feeling the Norse relics first. I think the Champion Relic and the Guardian Relic are pivotal for defense. And it offers so much more than those new golden ones. I could be wrong. I haven't had them, so, I always wanted that 5-star for Pigsy. But, it's a mute point now. Oh my gosh. Zon, you're really pushing it, aren't you?
I had to hook it up, Godan.
Oh my gosh. I'm telling you, 5K. If I had to pull, it's gotta be a 5K. 7K is a lot, man. It takes a while. I'd have to knock out quite a few solo events to pull 7Ks.
7K, just one 7K pull in the stream tonight. It'd be so sweet if you got something good.
If I was to get a 7K relic, right? What do you think? I know you've answered this question so many times, Prometheo. What's the 7K that's necessary to have? Which one? I can't determine which one's best. I can't.
Personally, I think 7K is all about the Yoichi's Yumiya or the Forseti's Axes, so that's the Berserker or the Ranger relics.
Mm-hmm.
But the Guardian relic is great, and the Champ relic could be interesting too. I think the Infiltrator relic is not terrible, but the Paladin relic is very unlikely to be useful.
Okay. So let me ask then, right? The Berserker relic. I don't have the. I don't think I have the 5-star for the old Berserker relic. I don't use Berserkers.
You got Discord on your stream, Godan, and you're rocking out hardcore for 37 watching.
Yeah.
Pull
yeah.
one golden, 7K.
Man, that's huge.
Pull one. Oh, there it is.
That's
There's
huge.
Even more. People are jumping on the train, Godan.
Oh my gosh.
Arturo.
Oh my gosh. Thank you, Arturo. That's awesome, man. I'm thinking the same thing that you said, Prometheo. The Ranger relic would be key in my book, because Rangers, they have so much potential even with the summonings, but having the new Ranger relic helps defend yourself from a summoning titan and his troops. Shy, the peer pressure. Oh my gosh, you guys are really gonna peer pressure me tonight.
It's your time, Godan. It's your time.
Oh my gosh. I hope I get a mercy phone call. I don't know. 7K, man. The only good thing about the Divine Gem altars right now is that it's guaranteed. You just can't pick. So I know I'll get a 5-star. It's that's the one good thing about it. That's definitely the one good thing about it. But no, it's still a hard call, guys. Honestly, I don't even know.
Everybody here is rooting for you, okay? Just so you know. Everybody here enjoys your content, knows you put a lot of hard work into everything. You deserve a nice, new, golden 5-star rub.
Thank you, Zalon. Thank you both. The only question is, how fast could I level it? That's the next question. Now, if I pulled the Ranger 5-star golden relic, I will be slapping my duplicate 4-star relics into it right away. I guarantee you. I would at least try to get it halfway right away. And that means the very next conquest, I'd have to max it out.
All right, I'm going to be the dissenting opinion and say pull a Spurdock's Gold. Do it.
Oh my God.
You're
back.
I think that's a great collection. Which ones do you have from the Norse collection, Godan?
I don't have any. I have 2 Divine Touch, 1 maxed. Dragon Slayer, 2 Night Whisper, 1 max. Shadow Dancer, not touched. Stormbringer.
Oh yeah, a Norse pull is definitely in the cards here. Look at that. You don't have any of them.
I don't have. That's what I'm telling you, man.
And a Norse relic right now.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, go back. How many Guardian 5-stars do you have?
Only one.
Yeah, it looks like you're kind of biased toward. It's going to be Infiltrator or Berserker, maybe. All right, well, you got 2 Divine Touches, too.
Yeah. I like those, though. I need to max my second one.
Yeah.
That's a good relic to have.
He has a Stormbringer too. There's a chance he gets that Yoichi Yumiya.
Yeah, actually, you kind of have like the ideal spread, man. You're getting like one or two of everything.
Mm-hmm.
Where,
That's really good.
It is. Where Prometheo and we always get the same crap.
Oh,
Me too.
Yeah.
yeah, I've seen it.
I have to keep chopping wood at 2K until I can get that Night Whisper.
Yeah.
It's going to be a forest of Earthshakers, but I'm going to keep going after it.
Yeah.
And see, I think I have 3 or 4 Night Whispers.
Oh my gosh, that's too many.
I am legitimately to the point where I think.
You cut out, bud. So hang on, One Wing Angel Sephiroth. You say you're
Hey, Godan, did your stream freeze?
I don't know. Tell me, is it still there?
Nah, he might have just what happened. He might not be able to hear us.
Yeah, there it goes.
Okay. Yeah, I can hear. I was just trying to catch up on the chat. So Rocky says go for it. Rocky wants me to go for it. I got the golden ticket. Shy. I don't know. Let me.
So Godan, I think we're reading you on the stream just fine as far as your volume, but we're gonna have to chip in to get you a mic.
Got you.
Yeah, all those YouTube dollars coming in, you got to get yourself a Yeti Blue. That's a real easy solution.
Okay. I'll have to look that up. Is that what Bo has?
Bo recommended that I get it. I use it. It's great.
Got it. Right on.
Not to be stalkerish, but I have an extra mic I would totally ship to you.
There you go. Look at that.
There we go. Nice.
Yeah, Yeti Blue is also what Dee uses, Godan. That's the same mic she has.
That's the big time. I know she's been working on her setup a lot. Yeah, I've always said, I'm a low tech man. All I got is a phone and now a tablet.
Yeah, but the Yeti Blue is perfect for low-tech people because you plug it directly into your device. You don't need a mixing board. It has a gain knob directly on it. It has a button to mute yourself. It has a knob to adjust your monitor headphone volume directly on it. So if you like knobs and buttons instead of software stuff, then it's the right thing for you.
That's the right thing for me, man. That sounds awesome. Very cool. Very cool. But Vintage, I'm going to have to take you up on that, man. I'm going to have to do that. If it doesn't work out, I can always ship it back. You know what I'm saying? But the peer pressure here is real.
So back to this five-star poll. We can't get away from it.
Yeah, the peer pressure is real here.
Decided he's pulling 5K and 7K.
The way you say it is so convincing. I don't know. Let's see. Let me get to 8,000, right?
See, I want him to pull the Sverd, because then he has to save for Necrosa.
Really?
Yeah, that's one way to look at it.
They go hand in hand, huh? Okay. All right. Well, let's see. We're at what? An hour and 30. Okay. What time is it? What's the actual physical time? 4:46. Okay. Because I do have to go back to work. So if I'm gonna do anything, it's gotta be before I go to work. Shy says, do that and tell them the dot people here have a vintage microphone. Yes, true, a real vintage microphone.
Yeah, Shy raises an interesting question. Is he going to send you a vintage microphone?
I love that. Man.
I think by definition it has to be.
Absolutely, man. Way cool. But still, 7, so 12,000 divine gems down the hole. Oh my gosh. With 12,000 divine gems, I can get myself a divine titan, but it's definitely not worth it. Arturo asked Necrosa in what? Necrosa in which relic? Which relic do you need for Necrosa?
But the great thing is, in both the Norse and the Golden 5 stars, you will be getting a new one no matter what.
Yeah, they'll both be new. They'll both be new. That's a good point. That's a good way to look at it. Absolutely. Absolutely be two new relics for me. Very good point. So let me see.
I like the Norse pull for you because now Trickster's Blades is super relevant. Axes of War is awesome. Asgardian Blade is awesome on Frigg. The Bow of the Gods is a beautiful relic. I mean, you're just not going to go wrong. Spiridog's Guild is highly coveted, so it's a good way to go. Mjolnir can be really fun. So I think a 5K and a 7K, that's the way to go, buddy.
Wow. So you know what? I think I'm going to do it like this. Peer pressure can be good and bad. This is going to be positive peer pressure. But I'm only going to do one pull. Because I may go to work and I may get back on later tonight. So if I'm going to do one pull at this time, this is a big pull for me. This is a big deal. Wow. Definitely I think I have to go with the Norse relics. Only because I have no Norse relics. It's only 5,000. And I have so much more love for the Norse relics over the golden relics. Because the golden relics has to be very specific. I need to get the bow to be happy. But the Norse relics has Trickster's Blade, which I don't have. The Thor's Hammer and the Shield. One of those three is what I want. So. Alright. And after this, I'm going to have to call it quits.
Good luck, Godan.
Let's see. Luck. All right, man. Wow, 5,000.
I'm excited.
I'd feel better about it if I was at 15,000. The golden relics are still a little unknown, yes. All right, guys, here we go. Let's see. Yes. That's what I needed, right?
Hey, Mjolnir, there you go. That's a good way to go.
That's what I needed, right?
Nice.
That's what Lubu needs. I need that for Lubu, right? I need that for Lubu and Broomhilda, right? Yeah. That's awesome, man.
Have you got Lubu for him?
Yes.
For it?
Yes, I sure do.
All right.
I'm very happy. Oh, man. I should do that sooner. But now...
So now do you feel better, Godan? You didn't lose it. You didn't win.
I feel better, man. I really do. That's an awesome relic, man. That's an awesome relic for an awesome Titan. Look at that.
I think that's really good for your playstyle. You're going to love that one.
Yep. I'm going to start smashing with it, man. Because, honestly, I've been focusing on trying to get 2 of these Titans leveled up. Hey, Arturo, thank you again, man. I really appreciate it. I'm really trying to focus on this girl right here. Broomhilda. I need to get this one maxed
47.
out.
Okay, there you go. She's got room to grow.
I didn't have the relics for them. That's the only reason why, man. I missed out on all of Broomhilda's relics. If anybody on stream...
You got Mjolnir and a Stormrune. That's... You're on the way. Just throw a red hair on and she's
pretty good to go. And where's the other guy? Right here. See, look. I only got babies, man. I hadn't worked on them because I didn't have the relics for them. And so I might still put Pigsy on my garrison with this new relic because anybody my level or lower has a good possibility of timing out still. Possibly. But that's right on, man. Definitely appreciate the good peer pressure. I know the next time I do pull, I need to get that sword and shield. That's the next one I'm going to want. Definitely. But I'll hold off on pulling any of the golden relics till I get back up to about 14 or 15,000. I know they're going to make a change, and I think the change is going to be worthwhile. Arturo, you have the hammer on Pigsy? Yeah, man. That's an awesome build.
Well, you know that you're ready whenever you decide to do it. Those golden relics are just waiting for you.
Yeah. Thanks, man. I definitely appreciate it. But ladies and gentlemen, I got to call it quits, guys.
An epic stream now, Godan.
Epic,
now
man.
It is.
Epic. And I do hope one of you guys pick it up for a few hours, and maybe I'll come back later tonight. But I got to rock and roll and get ready to head back to the workplace. So I thank you all. I appreciate all the donations. Appreciate everyone's time. Very awesome. Like I say, man, as always, relax, enjoy, be balanced, have fun, and take care.